Okay. All right. When I first went to write this speech, it was going to be about how, or like why you should join a gym. It kind of slowly turned into why you should do physical activity in general. Most of us dream about being in shape and looking like a Victoria's Secret supermodel, and yeah, we all want to look a certain way, especially girls. That's why we join a gym. That's not necessarily the whole picture. When you work out, you feel better about yourself. You release the endorphins, and it's not necessarily about, you might not look different, but you feel that you look different, or you feel a different way about how you look. So you don't have to join a gym for that. You just actually have to exercise. Something that goes along with physical activity is eating healthy. And you can't go to the gym for hours and hours a day and then eat McDonald's 3 times a day, because we've all seen, yes, you too, you can't eat McDonald's every day. It's counterproductive and you can't do it. And we've all seen the show 30 Days, where he goes out and eats McDonald's 3 times a day for 30 days, and what it does to his body. That's horrible. Even if he was exercising, it's not going to affect what's on the inside. You just have to make healthy choices. I'm actually kind of psychotic about it, and you know that I'm psychotic about it. My husband's a little psychotic about it, and we work out all the time. And we just ran the St. Jude Marathon, which I beat him. And it was so great, because at the end you finished and you get this finisher's medal and your name is on the website and you finish, and it's just such a great accomplishment. And you don't have to do that to be in shape, but it is kind of like goal oriented, and it makes you feel so good about yourself. People who work out live longer, they live happier, they are just, in my opinion, they're just amazingly better people. That's right, I said it. All right, so think about this. When was the last time you were going to work out and you didn't? And what was your number one reason? Okay, I'm probably going to address it and tell you why you shouldn't think that way anymore. According to CNN, 30% of Americans do regular cardiovascular exercise every day. So that's 70% of you are not. That's a lot. 30% is actually not very many. Cardiovascular exercise is defined as any vigorous exercise which is a near max of your heart rate. So you actually have to get your heart rate at near max for it to be considered cardiovascular exercise. That's running, walking, biking, swimming, cycling, rowing, the gazelle, whatever you have, the elliptical, that's cardiovascular exercise. There are actually really cool things going on right now in Europe where they are implementing these playground systems for senior citizens, and they're playgrounds. They look like children's playgrounds, but they're there to support people's hips, and it's designed for older people, and I think it's great. And I read somewhere that, because I'm looking at you because you're looking at me, that there is a tree house for adults where you go on your lunch break and you're climbing up trees and you're going across rope bridges, and it's just awesome. Team sports are actually pretty big. Laura, I think we talked about joining a volleyball team, and I've yet to join a volleyball team, but that would be so much fun. It doesn't have to be painful, it doesn't have to be horrible, you can have fun, and you join a dance team, a basketball team, any of those things. Cardio exercise helps pump your blood more efficiently. So your heart, when it gets stronger, actually doesn't have to work as hard. So if you're not doing exercise, your heart is really pumping hard because it's weak. When you're strong and you have a strong athletic heart, it pumps, but it's pumping more blood into your bloodstream. So having a strong heart is actually more efficient for your body. According to WebMD, the cardio increases energy levels and serotonin in the brain. So serotonin can lead to mental clarity. So if, like, for example, me, if I run before I have a test, I should be able to technically do better on the test. Exercise produces a relation response that serves as a distressor. So if you're really stressed out and you go work out, you should be less stressed out. It also boosts your energy because when you're resting and you're so used to being so active, you will have more energy in your downtime. So that's why you can choose your kids more, your grandkids more, whatever. Exercise is good for your body both inside and out, but it's good on for your perspective on life. The perception of how we look is opposed to how we feel. They're different. So we've got body dysmorphic disorder. You guys heard of that? According to the Mayo Clinic, body dysmorphic disorder is a chronic mental illness. It's where you look in the mirror and you see something that nobody else sees.
Right.
So I could be like, oh my gosh, I have this right here.
Yeah.
And that is body dysmorphic disorder. You cannot like see something that isn't there. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually leading to bulimia, anemia. It's all of that. It's terrible. But people who are in sports as children typically don't have it as adults because they've got the confidence and they've got, you know, everything else going for them, and so their perspective is a little bit more in line with how they actually look. Endorphins, when you exercise, your body releases endorphins. They're an opiate-like hormone, and they make you happy. They reward your brain. They reward your body for all of the good things that you've been doing. It's also based on positive reinforcement. You're rewarding your body positively. Mm-hmm. And there are two types of positive reinforcement. There's praise and reward. Praise, when you look good, people tell you you look good. And that's a reason that you do it. You work out because other people tell you you look good. But then there's also reward. You can set up a reward system with yourself. You know, if I can fit into that bikini, I'm going to go on a cruise. You know, and that's a reason to work out because you've set that reward system for yourself. Now, there are reasons for not working out, and they probably are. You can't afford a gym membership. You can't, that's not even close out here because gym membership is $15. Like that's, you know, a lunch. You can afford a gym membership, you can break. You just have to stick with it. Yes, you too should get a gym membership. Mm-hmm. There's also, well, I've been working out for so long and I'm not seeing any results. It actually takes, you know, like 6 weeks to see any results from when you're working out. So you have to stick with it. When I was training, I would tell my clients, you have to stick with this program for 8 weeks. Because if you don't, you're not going to see results. After 8 weeks, it's just like going to propel. So you have to stick with it for 8 weeks. Another one is you don't have time. Well, according to the American Heart Association, 17 minutes of cardiovascular exercise every day is what you need. That, you know, they recommend 30, but 17 is enough. And we all have an extra 17 minutes. You don't have to, you know, go to bed at 9:15 and go to bed at 9:30. 17 minutes is all you need. You just have to stick with a nutrition plan too, because you, like I said, you do all of this cardiovascular exercise, you can still, you know, have not the body that you need or want, going to prolong your life, great, but you're eating terrible. You have to stick with a nutrition plan. I love the commercial, the Nutri-Grain commercial that says no one ever climbed Everest. No one that ever climbed Everest stopped at the drive-thru before their way to the top. I love that saying. I think it's so smart. That is so right. You never would eat fast food if you're an elite athlete. It's, you know, you can't eat fast food and have the body that you want and feel the way that you want to feel. It's going to prolong your life. It's going to prolong, you know, your happiness. Marriage is going to be better. Your driving's going to be better. You know, it's everything in your life is just going to be better. Stop making excuses. That's my only thing. It's the only thing that I have to say is don't make excuses. You have to work out. You can eat, you know, you can eat McDonald's occasionally, but you have to, you just exercise a little bit. Everyone will be happier. Your family will be happier. It'll be great. Thank you. All right. Woo! Okay. Now
I didn't point at you.
McDonald's. You can't go to McDonald's. They got some